In a quiet neighborhood on the edge of a growing American city lived a boy named Aaron. His house was small, his clothes were simple, and his pockets were almost always empty. But if you looked closely into his eyes, you would notice something unusual, a spark, not of comfort, not of privilege, but of possibility. Aaron's father worked long hours as a delivery driver. His mother cleaned offices at night. Money was never enough. Bills were always waiting, and sometimes even basic needs felt like luxuries. At school, Aaron often felt invisible. Other students talked about vacations, gadgets, and expensive plans. He mostly listened quietly. He knew comparison could hurt, so he trained himself not to dwell on it. Yet every evening, after finishing homework, he would sit by the window with a notebook. In that notebook were not complaints, there were dreams. He wrote things like, "I will build something meaningful. I will help my parents rest someday. I will create opportunities, not wait for them." No one had told him to write those words. He simply believed thoughts could shape direction. One day, a teacher asked the class a simple question. "What do you want to become?" Answers filled the room. Doctor, engineer, athlete, influencer. When it was Aaron's turn, he paused and said, "I don't just want a job. I want to build something that helps people and gives my family security." Some students laughed quietly, but the teacher didn't. She simply said, "Big thinking often starts in small places." That sentence stayed with him, because for the first time, someone didn't see his empty pockets. They saw his full mindset. And that was the beginning. Aaron realized something early. Circumstances describe where you are. They do not decide where you can go. He started observing successful people, not celebrities only, but local entrepreneurs, hardworking professionals, creators, innovators. He noticed a pattern. They all thought beyond current limitations. Instead of saying, "I can't afford it," they asked, "How can I earn it?" Instead of, "This is impossible," they asked, "What's the first step?" Aaron adopted that mindset. He didn't suddenly become rich. Nothing magical happened overnight, but his thinking expanded. He began reading free online resources, listening to motivational talks, learning basic financial literacy, communication skills, and digital tools. Whenever he couldn't access paid courses, he searched for alternatives. Libraries became his second home. Free tutorials became his mentors. Curiosity became his advantage. Meanwhile, life still challenged him. Sometimes electricity bills were late. Sometimes he skipped outings because he couldn't afford them. Sometimes self-doubt whispered loudly. But he developed a habit. Whenever negativity appeared, he replaced it with a bigger thought. Instead of saying, "My situation is unfair," he would say, "My situation is temporary." Instead of, "I don't have resources," he thought, "I can become resourceful." This shift didn't remove hardship, but it removed helplessness. And that difference changed everything. Because once you stop feeling helpless, you start taking action. Big thinking alone is powerful, but without action, it remains imagination. Aaron knew that. So he started small. He took part-time work after school, tutoring younger kids, helping neighbors with basic tech tasks, even assisting at local events. The income wasn't huge, but it taught responsibility. More importantly, he learned skills: communication, time management, problem solving, confidence. His first real attempt at building something came when he tried launching a small online service helping local businesses create simple social media content. At first, nobody responded. Then someone rejected his offer. Then another. Rejection stung. There were nights he wondered if those laughing classmates were right. But he remembered his teacher's words. Big thinking starts in small places. So he improved. He watched tutorials, practiced design, studied marketing basics, refined how he spoke to people. Eventually, one small business gave him a chance, then another. Slowly, consistency began replacing uncertainty. Money was still modest, but confidence grew, and confidence fuels persistence. During this phase, Aaron understood something crucial. Failure is not the opposite of success. It is part of success. Each mistake carried a lesson. Each setback sharpened strategy. And most importantly, he stopped fearing failure. Because once fear disappears, progress accelerates.
Years passed. Aaron didn't become an overnight millionaire. His journey wasn't dramatic or viral. It was steady, real, human. But step by step, things changed. His small service grew into a structured business. Clients trusted him. Income stabilized. The biggest milestone wasn't financial, though. It was the day his parents stopped worrying about basic expenses. For the first time, his father reduced overtime. His mother rested more. Peace entered the home. Aaron realized success is not just earning money. It is creating stability for yourself and those you love. Looking back, he noticed something profound. His biggest asset was never money, it was mindset. Because empty pockets can be filled, but a limited mindset blocks opportunity. Today, when young people ask him for advice, he doesn't give complicated formulas. He shares simple truths. Think bigger than your current situation. Invest in learning constantly. Take action even when scared. Accept failure as feedback. Stay consistent longer than most people. And most importantly, never measure your potential by your present condition. Because where you start is not where you must finish. If you are listening to this right now, and life feels heavy, if your resources are limited, if your progress seems slow, remember Aaron's journey. Empty pockets did not stop him. Limited comfort did not define him. Doubt did not defeat him. His biggest strength was simply this: he chose to think bigger. And when thinking expands, possibilities expand. So today, ask yourself, what if your current struggle is not a barrier, but preparation? What if your biggest opportunity is still ahead? And what if the only thing you need to unlock that future is a bigger vision? Because sometimes, the distance between struggle and success is not money, it is mindset. Think bigger, act consistently, stay patient, and one day you may look back and realize your pockets were once empty, but your belief was always full, and that made all the difference.